Hi everybody, welcome to Sunday Strength here at 5 o'clock over in Synergy Spiritual Illumination. What date is it? It's Sunday the 27th of September. So hopefully Facebook will let a few of you know that I am live. So we'll just hang around and wait for a few folk to come on. Hello, I think that's Janice, I'm not sure. Say hello to me. Hello my lovely. And I think that's Claire. That's just popped on. Let me give you a little wave. Let's see if I can do little waves. Brilliant. I can do a wave. Hi. Oh, we've had 3 people. I'm not sure who that is. Hello. Hi, my lovelies. Janice, have you opened your moon ritual kit? Hi, Claire Louise. So we've got Tom Claire and we've got Claire Louise. Fantastic. Okay, so Sunday Strength is all about building your psychic abilities. You're developing those muscles. So on a Sunday Strength, I give you a technique that you can go away and practice on. So one area of your psychic development to go away and practice on, or one area of your spirituality. Janice, how can you not open it? I'm shocked. I'm one of these people that if I get a parcel, even if it's not for me, if it's my husband, you've got to open it, see what's inside. He'll go, I know what's inside, just open it. Like a kid at Christmas. You've got to open those packages. Who agrees with me? As soon as you get a package, you've got to open it. Hi, Linda. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. Okay, so what am I going to talk to you about today? I want to talk to you about your third eye, and I'm going to give you a few activities to open and work with your third eye. Yeah, exactly, Tom Claire. We'd open it, wouldn't we? We'd open it. So, where is your third eye located? It's here. It's just here in the middle of our brow. And some people, when they open their third eye, will get a slight pressure on there or feel like there's water dripping on your third eye, and that's quite natural. Okay, so it's just there, just above that little bridge here. It's about here, located about here. Okay, and I can see you all going like this now. You know you're doing it, don't you? You know you're doing it. Go on, put your finger there if you want to. That is your third eye. Your third eye is there. Okay, so I want to be really, really clear that all our chakras are equally as important, and I talk about chakras an awful lot, about them being balanced, about them being flowing and clear and healed. But your third eye, if you want to increase your psychic eye, your psychic intuition, you need to work on your third eye, and this is the one that really, really, most importantly, needs to be open a little bit all the time. All your chakras need to be open, but your third eye needs to be open, and it needs to be balanced, most definitely balanced. So our psychic eye, our third eye, helps us sense higher energies like spirits and like angels. Okay, it also helps us see auras. So if that eye's open, if your third eye is open, we can see auras. We can also connect better with our spirit guides and other spirits. Okay, and using our third eye is where we see our visions, where we get those images, where those symbols, those messages pour into our higher self. Okay, so it's really important that this is open and this is balanced. And before I go any further, I have to say that this is also where your pineal gland is located. Now, you've probably heard a lot about this, and I just want to give you a little bit of information about it. I'm not going to go into too much because I'm not a doctor and I don't know biology. Okay, so this responds to your pineal gland, and here your pineal gland is responsible for melatonin. It helps regulate our sleep and our circadian rhythms. Okay, so think about that. If you're not getting a lot of sleep or you're waking constantly, either your third eye is way too open and you're receiving everything, or it's not balanced and it's not regulated properly. Okay, so it's really important that we do look. If we don't focus on any other of the chakras, which I hope you do, third eye needs to be balanced as well. Okay, really, really, really important, especially if you want to develop your psychic intuition and keep it practicing. Now, using your third eye, there is no easy road into opening the third eye. There are some tricks, so it's a bit like going to the shop. Okay, you want some chips, all right? This is the only way I can describe it. You want some chips. So do you buy the pre-made frozen chips, or do you buy some potatoes and make yourself? Yeah? The end result is exactly the same. You will have a plate of chips. So there are shortcuts, there are long ways around doing it, but as long as you practice, you will get that product in the end. Does that make sense? I'm hoping that makes sense. Okay. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to you? Okay. So think of it like that. You can buy it pre-made or make it yourself. Okay, and there are several exercises. Some are easier than others and some are harder that you can practice on, and this is one thing that I want to do today, is give you a couple of easy tasks that you can practice on, and we will have a practice at 1 this evening because that's what Sunday Strength is all about. So let's give you an easy one to do, a really, really, really easy one to do. Okay, what I'd like you to do now, it's going to sound really, really strange, is take your index finger and I want you to put it on your third eye. Just place your index finger on your third eye. Okay? Once you've got that, I want you to just move in a circular motion. Okay? Just move your finger round in a circular motion. And then I want you to tap. Just tap ever so gently there. This is just bringing your awareness to where your third eye is. Just give it a tap and give it a circular motion. Okay, so that will help you open up and balance your third eye and tap. Now, this technique, yes, it's easy to do, but you don't do it in isolation. Okay, so I want you to circle again and tap, and I want you to think of it almost like switching it on. Okay, so when you tap, you're switching it on. When you're doing that circular motion, it's activating that chakra to start spinning, because our chakras spin in a clockwise direction. And as you're circling, you're allowing that spin, and then as you're tapping, you're actually activating that third eye. And when you stop doing that, you may feel as though you've still got that slight pressure there just on your third eye. I hope that makes sense so far. Okay, so that's just imagining activating your third eye. How does that feel? Tell me how that feels. Give me a comment, let me know how you've done. Okay. Feel that pressure. Can you feel that pressure? Just feel it. Okay. Right, the next technique I want you to think about is breathing. And again, this is another thing that I talk about constantly. Breathing correctly. Okay, most of us go through life just breathing shallowly. We don't really pay much attention to our breath. You can feel the pressure. Fantastic, Tom Claire, that's brilliant. Most of us go through life not really thinking about how we breathe, not giving it any thought. And when you think about it, at the end of the day, our breath is the thing that keeps us alive, as well as our heart beating. Obviously, but if we weren't breathing, our heart wouldn't pump. So, breath is important. So when you breathe, I want you to just think now, when you're breathing, how are you breathing? Where is that breath going? Put me some comments. Where do you feel your breath? Now you're actually thinking about your breath. Where does that breath go? Put something in the comments. Hi Sandra. Hi Gina. Who else have we got? Hi Liz. Hi Linda. I'm just going to wave to some people while I'm waiting for you to tell me where your breath is. Tell me where your breath is. My camera's doing some funny things again, isn't it? Do I need to turn this light on? Ooh. No, go turn that off. See all my wrinkles? Okay. Where are you breathing? Where does that breath flow? I'll tell you what I will do as well. I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off in case it goes funny. Okay. Oh, I got some love then. Where is that breath in your body flowing to? Tell me when you're breathing. Do you feel it going into your chest? Is your chest rising and falling? Do you feel your shoulders moving? Or when you're breathing, does it flow into your stomach? Because that is where your breath should be flowing. When we're breathing, we should be breathing into our stomachs, not into our chest. Our chest shouldn't go, because actually, when we're breathing like this, we're narrowing that space for our lungs. We're placing a restriction on our lungs expanding and moving, when really we should be moving that diaphragm. And singers will definitely tell you, if you've ever been for singing lessons, you breathe into your stomach. So breathe and feel your stomach expand, not your chest. So your shoulders should hardly be moving. Breathe into your chest. And what I'd like you to do as you're properly breathing now is just close your eyes, and as you breathe, I want you to pull in through your third eye a beautiful deep blue purple ball of energy. You feel it in your body. Can you feel it going into your stomach though, Linda? It's really important that you feel that into your stomach. And as you breathe in, imagine that blue purple ball of energy there on your forehead, between your eyebrows. Hold that coloured ball image in your mind's eye as you focus on your breath. Unfortunately, I've got the purple lights going on behind me as well. I don't know if it's going to colour change, but I'm hoping it's going to stay purple to help you a little bit. So just breathing in and imagine that ball of energy, that ball of light, just there in your mind's eye. Okay, so now we've started it off, we've activated it, and now we're actually working with our third eye, with our third eye chakra. So using that breath to create that ball of light, to allow that ball of light to spin, just there, by our third eye. And as you do it, you should begin to feel your third eye begin to pulse. Doesn't matter if you can't feel that third eye pulsing, that's perfectly fine. Practice, practice, practice. That's all it takes for you to start feeling that pressure. If some of you are starting to feel a slight headache here across the brows or perhaps down the sinuses, that means that your third eye chakra was a little bit blocked. And as you work on it, that energy flow will flow a little bit better. And that ache will ease off, but just keep practicing. If you keep getting that ache, just keep practicing, keep practicing. Okay, so I'm hoping through my talking you've managed that ball of light. Okay, meditation as well is a good one. Okay, we can all meditate in various ways, and I'm not going to talk a lot about meditation because I always talk about meditation, but just to put a quick dip in, 6 o'clock tonight there is a chakra healing meditation which focuses on each chakra as well, so have a look in the events for that. But yeah, meditation helps your third eye be activated, so when you're relaxed and you're taking them breathing deep into your stomach and imagining that purple ball. Okay, next activity, and I talked about this on my Friday formation, visualizing a number. Okay, starting from 1, holding that number and then working up to 10. So closing your eyes, in that blue purple ball of light that you've got there in the middle of your forehead, I want you to see the number 1. And if that number 1 dissolves and starts to float away, pull it back. See that number 1 in that ball of light there in your mind's eye, in your third eye. And hold that number 1. We got it? We've got the number 1. Okay, let's move on to number 2 now. See that number 2 appear in your mind's eye. And as I'm talking to you now, I've got a beautiful golden number 2 in my purple ball. Visualize the number 2. If you've got your eyes open, you may see a shadow of a number 2 just there, sort of in front of your physical eyes, but you're seeing it with your mind's eye, your third eye. We got that number 2. Okay, let's move on to number 3 now. See number 3. Really work on that number. We got number 3. See it in that blue purple ball of light in your mind's eye, number 3. Okay, I want us to go back to number 1 now. We're not ready for moving up any further just yet. Number 1. See that beautiful number 1 there glowing away in that ball of light. Okay, have we got it? Can you feel that pressure beginning on your third eye a little bit more now? Number 2. Focus on the number 2 now. And now as I focus on the number 2, it's almost like a sparkler. And then moving on to number 3. Can you see the number 3? And as you move on to the next number, you may feel a slight harder, heavier pressure on your third eye as you transition. Okay, how are we doing? Let's go back to number 1. Have a practice on number 1. Can you see that number 1 in your third eye? And then moving on to number 2. Have we got the number 2 there? Hi Nikki, you'll be able to watch this on replay from the beginning, my lovely. And then moving on to number 3. Brilliant, fantastic. How did that feel, my lovelies? How did that feel on your third eye? How did you visualize those numbers? What did they look like? Pop me some comments, let me know. Let me know how you felt your breathing. Did it change? Did it stay the same? How did your third eye feel? How easy was it to visualize those numbers and that ball of light? Let me know. Pop me some comments. I don't know how to bring it up on my computer. I don't know if this is really slow or it's just Facebook having a delay. Pop me some comments, please, guys. Let me know you're in there. While I'm just waiting for some comments, just to remind you all, I'm going live at 8:30 tonight, bringing you all angel card readings to whoever I am drawn to. Excuse me. So I'm hoping you're going to be with me at 8:30 tonight. Your forehead felt hot. That's good, Janice. That is really good. Did it feel hot all the way across, or did it just feel hot in this one place? Let me know. Claire and Claire, how did we get it? How did we feel? Are you still there? So we've got a couple of people have dropped off. I think we've got Linda, Janice and Claire in the middle. That's really good, Janice. That is really good. That means you're definitely working on your third eye there. So those are activities that you can do. You can visualize that ball, remembering to get it spinning, tap it to switch it on. See that blue purple ball. Visualize those numbers inside that ball and work on it. When you're secure in the 1, 2, 3, then move on to 4, 5, 6. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you're secure in those, 7, 8, 9. And when you're secure in all those, move on to 10 and then go back to 1. Never above 10. Don't go above 10. You don't need to go above 10. Your forehead felt lighter. That's interesting. That's good though. As long as you've got that change, that shows you that that energy is flowing nicely. That your third eye your third eye chakra, your psychic eye is beginning to open and feel balanced. And you know, you can do this at any time you want to. So if you're stood in the supermarket queue, nobody's going to go, what's that crazy woman doing when she's messing with her forehead? They're going to think, oh, she's got a bit of a headache, she's stressed out. You do that. And then just imagine that ball of light while you're waiting in that supermarket queue. When you're in the office, just give your head a little bit of a rub. People think, oh, she's got a headache. Okay, so you can do these anywhere, apart from closing your eyes. Don't close your eyes while you're driving, obviously. Not at all safe. Okay, so that is my Sunday strength for this week. Working on your psychic eye, your third eye, your pineal gland. And remember, that is responsible for your sleep patterns and melatonin as well. So not only are we working on our psychic eye, we're working on our physical body as well. I will leave this here for you all to watch. If you watch it on replay, don't forget to put #replay. It's here in the group for you to watch as many times as you want. And I'm hoping that I'll see some of you at 8:30 this evening. But thank you now for joining me. And I will see you either at 8:30 tonight or 7:30 tomorrow morning for a daily card. Bye for now. Take care.